With a contest in the Foggy Bog Evening Haze, which Waldo Wigglesworth read one day on a streetcar.
Look here, fellas. Gadgeteers, inventors, and do-it-yourselfers, attention. Big arts and crafts contest.
You gonna enter it, Uncle Waldo?
Why not? I'm as crafty as the next one.
Could I see that?
Please. Bring in something you've made by hand. Best gadget wins first prize.
Where does it say that?
Please, old man, don't read over my shoulder.
What's first prize?
A trip for 3 to glamorous, glittering Bismarck, North Dakota.
Gee, that's Fun Town, USA.
Hoppity, I'm going to enter that contest.
Could I read that now?
What is it with you, Nosy?
Well, I hate to seem pushy, but that's my paper.
Oh.
That evening, our heroes set to work.
Well, what shall I make for the contest?
My uncle made a ship in a bottle once.
Ships in bottles or old hat?
No, my uncle was in the bottle.
Yeah, that's different.
Of course, he was just a tadpole at the time.
Good idea, Hoppity, but it doesn't sing.
How about a statue of Venus de Milo with a clock in her stomach?
Where did you get such a revolting idea?
From this television commercial. She's got these tiny time pills, see?
No, that's in bad taste.
Oh, they don't taste bad. They're chocolate-coated.
Wait! It's coming! It's coming!
Stand back, Hoppity!
I've got it! I can see it just as plain!
What?
Picture it!
Yeah!
A vision of loveliness!
Yeah!
The dream of all mankind!
Yeah!
A thing no home can afford to be without!
Yeah!
And you know what it is?
No!
An atomic-powered corkscrew.
An atomic-powered corkscrew?
Gladdens the heart, doesn't it? Excuse me, I just come all over gulpy at the idea.
And Waldo set to work to design an atomic-powered corkscrew.
Hoppity, here's a list of materials to get. Flossmore, here's a blueprint to build it by.
Gee, is that about the size of it, Waldo?
Of course not, Athelstane. The plan is drawn 1 foot to the inch.
Foot to the inch. The foot to the inch.
I thought this was your project, Uncle Waldo.
It is, but it's such fun. I hate to keep it all to myself.
Let's see, 3 pieces of wood, 2 springs, 1 piece of tin, 1 small atomic power plant. Well, that's easy enough.
And within a short time, Hoppity had collected the necessary material. The wood he got from lumberyard scraps. The springs he got from an old bed. The tin he got from cans on the city dump. And the small atomic power plant he got by...
This portion of Hoppity Hooper has been deleted in the interests of national security by the Nuclear Control Commission, whose policy, as always, is, that's for us to know and for you to find out.
How's it going, Fillmore?
Okay. 1 foot equals 1 inch. 1 foot equals 1 inch.
Ow, my foot!
1 inch equals 1 foot. 1 inch equals 1 foot.
Then one fateful day a week later...
It's finished, Waldo!
About time, bring it out.
I can't.
Why?
It won't fit through the door.
That's impossible.
I built it like you said. 1 inch here equals 1 foot there.
Fillmore, that thing's as big as a house.
Bigger.
You bird brain, how can anybody use a corkscrew that big?
Don't worry. I also built a cork to match it.
Does it work, Fillmore?
No!
Too late. The huge corkscrew began to turn. Right down through the floor of the workshop.
And we can't turn it off.
In a remarkably short time, Waldo's gadget had screwed itself down and out of sight in the ground.
Well, there it goes.
And there goes the gadget contest with it.
That's the least of our problems, Uncle Waldo.
Huh?
Look there.
Oh, great day in the Doris.
Well, What can it be that has driven the roses from Waldo's cheeks? We'll find out next time in The Whole Truth or... Well, in our last episode, Waldo Wigglesworth's attempt to win a gadget contest came to grief when Fillmore made a slight error in the plan.
It says right there, Waldo, 1 foot equals 1 inch.
You bugle brain, that's 1 inch equals 1 foot.
As a result, Fillmore constructed an atomic-powered corkscrew 2 stories high. It didn't stay that high for long.
Uh-oh, I can't turn it off.
In a few seconds, the enormous corkscrew had drilled itself out of sight in the ground. Then, suddenly...
Great gad-free moat, we've struck water. Hey, you know what we've got here, fellas?
An upside-down shower.
An indoor swimming pool.
No, a workshop with no roof on it.
The water rose... The water rose rapidly, and soon our friends were compelled to paddle for their lives.
Open the door, Hoppity!
I can't reach the knob now, Uncle Waldo.
Fortunately, somebody happened along at that moment.
Who's there?
Meter reader.
Meter reader who?
The gas company wants me to read a meter here.
Ready to do it. Come in, come in.
Run for your lives! The dam has bust!
As luck would have it, the wave washed our friends right up to the doorway of the man most likely to succeed in helping them.
J. Roscoe Hoppin' Climber, D-Z-Z-Y. What does dizzy mean, Uncle Waldo?
Not dizzy, little flatfoot. This is the Y. It's my degree from the University of Hohenleber in West Germany.
What does it mean?
It means doctor of scientific stuff, you all.
You all?
Hohenleber is in southwest Germany.
Oh.
And the good doctor accompanied them back to the scene of the accident.
Hey, that's not water anymore, that's steam.
Steam from a hole in the ground.
Is that what they mean by hot diggity?
Gentlemen, I got it bad news for you.
You mean we got trouble?
Before you had trouble, now you got a mess. Look here.
And the doctor explained the ghastly facts of life to our friends.
You see, this is the world. This part is dirt, this part is maybe water, this part is solid rock but red hot, and this part is molten rock.
Did I heard Elvis Pretzel sing that one? Oh, that's a moldy rock, rock, rock. Oh, that's a moldy, moldy
Not
rock.
moldy, moldy. He means it's so hot the rock is melted.
Now you got an atomic-powered corkscrew going down here like this.
And it won't stop.
First it throws out dirt, then it throws out water, then steam, then rocks, then melted rocks, and you know what you got?
A volcano!
Yeah, also a terrible mess.
The doctor finished his explanation just in time, for at that instant...
Look out for the hot rock!
That one's red hot, Uncle Waldo.
Run, Fensmuir. If that thing touches you, you'll be fricasseed.
Fortunately for the slow-moving bear, he fell into a ditch, and the red-hot boulder passed harmlessly over him. Fillmore was safe.
Wrong. He's out.
Well, the volcano continued to grow and grow.
Step right up, folks. See nature's greatest fireworks display. Mount Waldo eruptions daily at 2 and 5.
That your volcano, bub?
It's named after me, sir.
You owe me $10,000.
Whatever for?
It just pushed over my barn.
Oh, Hoppity, here's someone to see you about your volcano.
And the man was right, too. For as the volcano got bigger, it spread out further and further, knocking down trees, barns, schoolhouses.
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Oh, where will it all end? Where will it all end?
Well, today it ends right about here. But tune in next time for How to Stuff a Volcano or Lava Come Back to Me. Well, Waldo Wigglesworth designed an atomic-powered corkscrew.
Right.
And Fillmore the bear built it.
Wrong.
And Hoppity Hooper turned it on. And that's when the trouble started. The corkscrew dug down so deep that it hit molten lava. And as a result, our heroes have a volcano on their heads.
Oh!
Well, not exactly on their heads. At first, Waldo was delighted.
Step right up and see Mount Waldo growing right before your very eyes. Only 25 cents, the fourth part of a dollar.
But he soon found out that owning a volcano had its problems.
Look here, your volcano's knocked my TV antenna down.
Well, that's not so bad.
No, my house is under it.
Stand back, I say. You're trespassing. Anything I can't stand, it's a pushy mountain. Ow!
Wigglesworth, I'm going to give you 1 day to put that thing out, or I'm going to put you in.
But, Sheriff, we haven't broken any laws.
No, look at there.
No smoking. Maybe he's right, Uncle Waldo. This thing is getting out of hand.
Out of hand? It's getting out of the county.
Hey, but how do we turn it off?
That's your problem.
I had the funniest feeling you'd say that.
Hey, why don't we ask Dr. Hoppenclimber?
Good idea.
So our friends went to see the famous scientist.
Doctor, we have a question to ask you.
You want to know how to turn the volcano off?
Yeah, but how did you know?
I was just watching the first part of the episode.
Well, what's the answer?
He hasn't seen the end of the episode yet, Hoppity.
Well, offhand, I would say you need to put a cork in it.
You see, ask a foolish question, you get a foolish answer.
No, wait a minute. Fillmore, do you remember when you were making that atom-powered corkscrew a couple of episodes ago?
Let me flash back a minute. Oh, yeah. Waldo said...
You bird brain, how can anybody use a corkscrew that big?
And I said, don't worry, I also built a cork to match it. Yeah, now I remember.
Well, we'll plug up our volcano with that cork.
You know something? If frogs had shoulders, you'd have a pretty good head on yours.
Within a short time, our friends were approaching the Foggy Bog Airport and Foggy Bog's only aviator, the intrepid World War I pilot, Curtis Wrong.
Well, how's about it, Ace? You want to fly this big mission?
You want me to fly over a volcano, dive down on the top of it, and drop a cork into it?
That's it, sport. What do you say?
I say you're out of your wing-walking mind.
No bombs away, huh?
No, bums away is more like it. Get out of here.
But at that moment,
Bernstorff, somebody is taking off in Curtis Wrong's aeroplane.
And he's got the cork with him.
Who can it be?
Well, let's count noses. 1, 2, 3. That leaves us one short.
Maybe you ought to count yours twice, Waldo.
Billbot, that's Hoppity Hooper in that plane.
I should have knowed.
by Neddy Dingo it was, too. Our hero was at the controls of Curtis Wrong's ancient biplane, struggling for altitude. Now, there's something you don't see every day, Chauncey.
What's that, Edgar?
Hoppity Hooper in an airplane flying down the middle of Main Street.
That is odd, Edgar.
I told you.
He usually takes the bus.
Ooh, it's murder to send a mere boy up in a crate like that.
He's not really a boy. They're more of a frog.
Oh. Well, in that case, I don't have any dialogue to fit the occasion. Except
what?
I wonder what he's flying on.
Huh?
Because that plane didn't have any gas in the tank.
Funny Curtis should say that, for Hoppity had just at that moment found it out.
Hey, I must be out of...
Well, is our hero doomed to destruction in the fiery maw of the volcano? Don't miss our next episode, The More the Merrier, or Hoppity Drops In. In the gallant effort to caulk up Mount Waldo, Wisconsin's only active volcano, Hoppity Hooper took off in a battered biplane belonging to Curtis Wrong.
That's funny. Fuel gauge says there's no gas in the tank, and yet here I
can't look, Frisbee. I just can't look.
Then why are you peeking through your fingers?
Well, I don't want to miss anything.
Tower to frog, pull back on the stick.
Okay, well, I got the rules.
Hoppity soon found out. But when he tried to pull his dilapidated aircraft out of a dive...
Jumping horny toads.
Yes, Hoppity was left high in the air with nothing but his bucket seat, his top wing, and his raw courage.
Guess which one I'll lose first.
Below him, the rest of the plane and the enormous Cork hurtled down toward the maw of the volcano. And, by a fortuitous circumstance, unknown outside of television cartoons, hit dead center.
Hooray!
But where's Hoppity?
He's still hanging around up there.
Yes, far above them, Hoppity Hooper was actually maneuvering the remaining wing of the plane like a makeshift glider, balancing skillfully on the currents of air, effortlessly taking advantage of every updraft, with the consummate art of the born aeronaut, until with delicate grace, he alighted upon the surface of the Cork like a feather. Well, in one piece, anyway. But all was not yet won, for the Cork appeared ready to blow out again at any moment.
And if it goes, it means the end of our Hoppity.
Even worse, it means the end of our whole series. We'll have to earn an honest living. There's only one thing to do.
We end the episode and think of something before next time.
No, we use your bugle.
Okay.
No, Finster. Tell me, what is Hoppity's favorite toe-tapping music?
Well, let me see. He kind of likes the bunny hop, and he's partial to Skip the Maloo. But I guess his real fave is the Foggy Bog Jump.
Then play it, Big Bar.
The name is Fillmore.
Play already.
As the distant strains of the Foggy Bog Jump reached Hoppity's ears, his toes began to tap uncontrollably.
Gee, that's really makes you want to hop music.
And Hoppity did.
How do you know, Ricky, Ticky, Ticky, Doodly-Doo, hey, hey, hey.
Of course, the more Hoppity hopped, the tighter the Cork was wedged into the top of Mount Waldo. Soon, there wasn't even a trickle of smoke from the volcano. And after 73 choruses, Hoppity hopped down unscathed to join his friends.
You're just in time, Hoppity.
How come?
I just lost my lip.
That leaves us with just two problems.
How to replace my airplane?
And how to make sure that Cork doesn't come out again.
Hey, how about...
And like so many of Hoppity's whispered plans, this one was a huge success. From that time on, every Friday night was Stomp Night on Mount Waldo.
Rip and tear with Fillmore Bear.
Every Friday night, the dance-mad younger set of Foggy Bog drove the Cork more tightly into the top of the volcano. Of course, all the proceeds went to Curtis Strong, who proceeded to build himself an enormous airplane.
Yes, sir. It's a 72-passenger SPAD with movies, free meals.
But it doesn't have any engine. It can't fly.
Who wants to go anywhere?
Well, we do.
Where are we going, Hoppity?
Where else, Fillmore? Hand in hand into the sunset.
And what's more, they'll be gone until next time, when we will see the dawn of another of the adventures of Hoppity Hooper.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for an important message from our sponsor. Watch. Well, folks, it's...
Hoppity, haven't you forgotten something?
Oh, yeah, wait a minute. And now, here are some scenes from our next show.
Now, you take the machine gun and hide in the bushes. I'll make them think they got a blowout. And when they stop...
I'll pop them in the mainspring.
As our boys approached, the evil rat suddenly held up a side.
Look!
Bang! Uh-oh, we got a flat. I better pull over.
No, Fillmore, we don't have a flat.
Something mighty strange going on here.
I'll say. Look there.
Looks like maybe it's time for us to go. Now I'm sure it is.